Hey guys, it's HITTHEPANDA, and we're back with part 2 of the Sunday 500. So, Blade Master opens, we 3-bet 5-4 suited. I think that's fine. It's a good hand to do it with, and I think he's definitely going to be opening wide enough from his spot. Get called, and it's a pretty terrible flop for us, but we probably try and steal bet in anyway. And we get check raised, and we just have to fold with no equity. Think he can definitely have flush draws and overpairs and just 9x that he decides he wants to get in. So now we flat 8-10 suited. I think this is probably another 3-bet. I think flatting is alright as well. I don't really like folding, but I think another 3-bet would have been nice. But there's nothing wrong with just flatting it, I don't think. We do have to worry about this guy shoving, but it's only one person behind that's going to shove. If we had to worry about much people 3-betting light, we probably would have to maybe think about 3-betting more instead of flatting, but we just fold at that point. 10 jack suited, we open it up and flop the nut straight again against this guy. It's kind of funny. And we just c-bet it and he folds. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think checking again is another possibility you can use, especially the more aggressive your opponent is. But betting is also fine, especially when you don't block anything. Okay, just fold that to that action. And then we get 5-6 suited and decide to 3-bet ace, 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 jack. I think this is fine. He probably should be a bit tighter with these two short stacks behind. And it does kind of suck that I have to call the small blind, but I think it's okay to do this as long as he's opening wide enough. And he did have jacks, which kind of sucks, and this guy had 6s, which would have sucked for us regardless. So maybe not the best read there, or maybe he just had the top of his range, but still think it's usually okay against the hijack open. Get a walk with jack 10 suited. And got a fold 8-7 suited to this craziness. Let's take a peek if we can see anything. Alright. Open queen jack off. Just take it down. Let's see, can't do anything with the queen jack here. Nope. Pretty big raise, small 3-bet. And don't see anything. Okay, I don't mind trying to steal something like this on the big blind. He's not really going to defend that much, so it's perfectly alright. We flop a 3, we check it back. I think that's fine. We're going to have a good check back range here. And we just check it back again. And then we river 2 pair and we just make a small bet against a very weak range. Probably could even go like 1200 here, like 1000. And we're just going to fold. Okay, we open ace-9 off here. It's pretty loose. I wouldn't normally do this, but I guess I just felt like people were giving me credit. I don't know. But normally this is definitely just a fold from this early position. I think hijack plus is pretty standard and alright to open, but generally I'm going to avoid doing this too often. I check back this flop. I think that's alright. And I decided to bet the turn. I don't mind that. I don't mind checking back again. I think that when he checks the turn, I don't really like... I think he's going to lead a lot of queen 10 and any kind of gut shot and stuff on this turn. So when he checks the turn, I think a decent amount of range is going to be like 7s and below, like 6x and pocket 2s to 5s, and then just random like ace-x that's going to fold. So I definitely like betting the turn when he checks. Now you have to worry though, it's a good spot for people to check raise unless they view you as just checking down all the time with your ace highs. But I think a lot of players just don't check raise often enough on turns where I would just go ahead and have the read that he has a pretty weak hand and bet the turn and be pretty happy about it. does fold.